Want me to stop?
No.
You don't?
No. We are getting ready to paint, which means we got to get the dust off the walls. Evie's going around the room with the broom, doing some dusting. Doesn't have to be perfect, but the cleaner the better. We're ready to reveal the paint color and get the room painted today. It shouldn't be too bad because actually the room it's not that big. I mean, it's a normal sized room, but look at most of this wall's window. And between the big window, the door, the small window, and the closet, there's not a whole lot of wall space that needs covered. I think 1 gallon's gonna do it, and 1 coat is gonna do it, we hope. Now, we've decided that inside the closet, we're doing a different color because we wanna keep it simple. So we're gonna be doing a color on the wall. We're gonna do white inside the closet. That way, the closet is light and bright and it's neutral. And if anybody ever wants to paint the bedroom, they don't have to go through the hassle of painting a closet as well, because it'll just be a white closet. Hopefully it can stay that way. That saves a lot of hassle because first you'd have to take all your stuff out of your closet, and then usually you have rods and shelves and things. So if I can just keep the closet white, perfect. So I'm gonna be on white paint duty. Evie's gonna be on color duty, and you guys are about to see the bedroom painting taking place. The paint we're using today is Valspar Reserve. It's kind of shiny, might be hard to see, but that's from Lowe's. And the color is
Beach Blanket.
Well, we just wrapped up painting. We're finished with that room. I was able to wait until the end and then do a second coat on the white because that wasn't covering so good, and now it looks really nice.
Yep.
So we're going to go in there, we're going to show you the room, show you all the walls, and the color that we chose. You chose the color, right?
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's vintagey. When I look in there, that's what I feel is vintage vibe.
Right. Yeah. Like 80s.
This is a 1984 mobile home. I'm a little nervous about the trim work because what I have in mind for a trim, I hope it works with it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We're going to find out. This is how we learn. So hopefully it all pulls together. It's going to look cool either way. So we tried capturing that color as close as we could. But if you guys are unsure, because sometimes it's hard for us to render it properly to you, we'll put the link to it. I don't really know what's next on this project. We would love to keep rolling on this bedroom. I guess door install. We got to think about flooring. We don't have flooring yet, but we do know what we want. You want carpeting in the bedrooms, only in the bedrooms. So that's something we're going to have to order. I'm not sure if trim work is iffy because we can do trim before carpet technically, if we wanted to.
Yeah, all the trim.
If we just leave a gap. So we're going to look at it. If we can't decide how to move forward with that, we might just jump to another room. Wow. Anyway, that was a long painting session. I'm glad it's over with.
Me too.
So
We do not like painting.
yeah, and speaking of that, let's mention the rollers that we use.
Yeah.
We like to use the little baby rollers, and sometimes people wonder why we use little rollers.
They're like this small.
So here's the thing. We don't find a big time saving over using the big roller versus the small roller. And the small rollers are just easier to use for us. They get into the corners. There's no cutting in. You notice we barely used a paintbrush in that whole room.
Yeah.
Except for underneath the windowsill. Now, the mini rollers, it gets everywhere, and they're lightweight.
And the pad part, like, goes on the end of it. So you can, like, mash that into the corner.
Yeah.
And the big rollers is just like a tube that's cut off.
Yeah.
So you have to use, like, a brush.
Yep. Also, for, like, if we want to save the rollers, it's easier to save a little roller in a bag than it is a big roller. And it's easier to throw away a small roller than a big one without feeling too wasteful and losing a lot of paint. So
Yeah.
it's just easier for us. We like them. We like using baby rollers, and they just work so good.
I think the big roller would just be too heavy for me to use. And it would tire me out quick.
Yeah.
Fatigue.
So personal preference, that's why we do that. And I don't think there's anything else to answer. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Bye.